previously, in the anime, things are getting serious with Masachika and Alisa. And finally Masachika agreed to join the student council and made his decision to support Alisa instead of Yuki in the student council president election. So Alisa was already in love with Masachika, and now she has started to show her affection when she kissed Masachika on cheek before heading home. But there, Masha came in looking kinda down and Alisa noticed it, yet Masha advises Alisa to get Masachika before someone else snatches him away, so the situation is serious. Because Masha also loves Masachika because he was her childhood friend. So let's watch the story moving forward. After dropping Alisa at home, Masachika returned to his own room and walked in on Yuki when she had just gotten out of the bath. Way to go. But Masachika knew it was her setup and tried to go back. But Yuki stopped him to tell this to Masachika that she realized something, that despite living together, Masachika had never walked in on her. And as a natural cause of destiny, all brothers walks in on their sister once in their lives, maybe in their dreams, Masachika said, but for some fan service Yuki gave a pose to an invisible camera. Anyway, Yuki did this to repay Masachika, but Masachika failed to see how come this could be the payment. But Yuki knew he talks big, yet he checked her out for sure. So Masachika reveals that show off like this is a turn off, because real fun is in a sneak peek. Personally, I totally agree with him, and still he did look at Yuki and she knew it. So Masachika admits he did. After that, Yuki was drying her hair in Masachika's room, and taking this chance he told her he's helping Alisa in election. Hearing this, Yuki said Alisa got behind her back and took Masachika away from her, and thought her C-cup racks aren't enough, but still it's better than Alisa's Z-cup racks. That is why she invited Masachika with open arms, but no thanks, Masachika said. Even so, Yuki said Masachika had already touched her racks in elementary school and reminds him how it happened. But that was also just an event Yuki made up, and she wants Masachika to spoil him. This brother-sister duo is the best duo this year, and after he did her hair, Yuki left the room in happiness that Masachika finally found someone, but she still plans to play to win. Then the next days when Masachika woke up, he thought Yuki might be crying in her room, but as he got off the bed he nearly got a heart attack as Yuki pulled another prank yet again. But karma's a bitch, and she got stuck, so Masachika surely took his time to get the sweet taste of revenge. After that at school, Masachika came in as normally as he could, and Alisa was on edge seeing him and tried to play cool. But his shining face just got her for good again, and she started to think how hot he's looking today. But today Masachika wasn't taking a nap, which was unusual, and that kept bugging her all the while, and she thought Masachika is trying hard to make his record great to help her in election, but the ball hit him hard, so he was out for a while. And there Alisa came in to check up on him. There she just checked his temperature and everything looked good, temperature and angle. After that she started to tie her hair and bro got a new sneak peek, and this got him excited. Then as they went over to drink water it made a new scene, so Masachika cooled his head off from all the dirty thoughts. So Masha saw this and came over here and started to dry him off with her towel, and that just made Alisa jealous, so she took him away with her back to their class. But midway she asked if something's wrong with him because the ball surely hit him hard. She was being too nice after that kiss, so Masachika asked her why. So Alisa said she got worried that he's not behaving as his usual self. Well, lying could have been best here, but Masachika revealed he just got a good night's sleep, so he's not sleepy today. So Alisa got pissed because she was worried that Masachika is trying his hard to turn a new leaf for the election, plus he slept like a log while Alisa was so nervous to sleep after that kiss. So she stormed off, but she does love him, and after the school they goes over to the student council office and saw a bunch of dudes were apologizing before leaving. So Masachika took a look and saw a lady in there, but she apologized for her bad stare because she thought he was another guy from baseball or soccer club. She heard how Alisa had a hard time being a mediator for both clubs, so she just took their class a bit, but bringing a wooden sword is a bit too much. She's Chisaki, Kenzaki's girlfriend. She's boyish and sometimes she does get adorable, but adorable in dangerous way. Then Masa came in and saw these two were playing around, and saw they sure are in love too much, but they don't have the time for it. There Alisa and Masachika started to joke around about Chisaki, and Masha saw how close they are getting nowadays. Masachika admits they sure do, and Alisa refused, and now comes Yuki to join in on the meeting. But first Masachika introduced himself to everyone as a formality and told them he's joined the election with Alisa. Then Yuki wanted to discuss about exhibition with the art club, and Kenzaki gave the permission to do so, but she also wanted to discuss something about budget with Alisa. So Yuki took her out of the council room and goes over to an empty classroom. where Alya told her she's running for election with Masachika and clears it up that she didn't do anything wrong by partnering up with him. Yuki understands because the final say is of Masachika with whom he wants to pair up with, but she still felt bad that he took Alya's side. But that aside, Yuki admits she loves Masachika more than her mother or father and asked her about her feelings. And obviously Alya can't speak up straight even when Yuki pushed her to the corner to make her realize her feelings, but at least she admits she won't let her take Masachika from her. So that answer was enough for Yuki, and before leaving she also wanted to call Alya by her nickname, and Alya agreed. On the other hand, Masachika saw Masa was good with her job, but Chisaki is surely bad, so Kenzaki sends her to library to sort out new batch of books because that's what she's good at. And there Masha completes her work and goes to make some tea for Masachika, and he thought Russians likes to drink black tea in just winter. But Masha's family loves black tea and they drink it even in summer because her mom's a Japanese, so Masha just casually asked Masachika if he knows Russian, but bro kept it hidden that he does. And this black tea reminds him of her mother because she also loved it, and there Yuki and Alya came back and judging from her face something did happen because she's getting too close. Masachika knew it. Yuki made the love triangle and Alya makes up that in Russian it's used to say that a young woman tends to get bad luck if she sits alone, and Masha confirms this myth. But they also got married later in, but nothing's going to happen here with Masachika, but in Russian she said it's too early for marriage, and then, the working hours finally ended. And to make Alya's mood better, Masachika took her to a restaurant, and there he asked what happened with Yuki, and she refused to say it, but she asked if he's with Yuki, and bro gave a hard pass. So he clears it up that Yuki is just teasing her, and the more angry she gets, the more happy Yuki gets, but aside from that, Masachika clearly told Alya that she will not win against Yuki at this pace. In junior high, when the election was there, competition was between 12 candidates, but half of them dropped out after the general meeting, and this time too. Everyone gave up because they think they can't beat Yuki, but that much belief makes Alya jealous, and whatever he said afterwards, she didn't listen and chewed on her straw. So she started to eat the different item, and just to make a move on Masachika she offered him some, and her superb expression was just hard to resist, so Masachika went on with the indirect kiss. Then in embarrassment he looked outside and saw this girl, and there Alya asked him a way to beat Yuki, so the clean way is to make a new strategy. Kenzaki used a new way to win as well, and the way to show the efforts of Alya is to use the speeches of the student council, and Masachika advised her to just say whatever is in her heart and be natural about it. But there was also this question that came to Alya that who's Yuki gonna partner up with, and Masachika was carefree because she's popular so she could get anyone. But if she gets Taniyama then things could get difficult, because in junior high she competed in election to the end, then the next day Yuki called out her partner and she's named Ayano. She's going to be in the same general affairs as Masachika, and from the looks of it, bro knows about her. Well, let's see what happened in the next episode, but this episode comes to an end right here, so subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. And make sure to like the video to support me. Until next time guys, take care.